A question I get a lot, I've been a physio for nearly 15 years, is what are my thoughts on chiros? And there are things about chiropractic that I just don't fundamentally believe to be true or evidence-based. So the idea that sort of parts of your back can be out of place, and by constantly putting them back in place, you're going to feel better. There isn't really any scientific evidence that suggests that that's the case. And I think the frequency sometimes of appointments that's required as well. So like, you've got to come 3 times a week for 12 weeks. It's just very overwhelming for patients, and they don't have the time. They just feel like it's such a big commitment. And the lack of exercise prescription. So we know that, and even I'm doing manual therapy for my patient. There's limitations to things that you do to a patient and they're not doing on their own. So to get real change, for example, in someone's back or in their neck, they need to do exercises and do things on their own, improve their lifestyle, their movement, whatever that might be. So there are a lot of chiros that will prescribe exercise, and I think that's awesome. So, some manipulation, fine, if it helps you. But if there's nothing tacked on the end of it that's going to create real long-term change, I just don't think it's the best form of treatment for a sore back or a sore neck, whether that's acute or long-term. It would be the same as me seeing someone 3 times a week and just doing massage. Like, I would never do that. I would combine some of these things like manual therapy or dry needling. They're going to create some short-term improvements. I'd be combining them with exercise, lifestyle change. So that's my opinion on chiro in a very waffly, long-winded way.